The politics that is playing out in the state of Karnataka over the bridge, the inauguration of a bridge that is to take place today. Now, the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has in fact asked for the postponement of the inauguration, saying that he was only given a 2 days notice, literally 48 hours notice before the inauguration, saying that he already had other plans and that, his name is also on the invite, but he just wasn't informed in time to make it for the event, and therefore he is asking for the postponement of the inauguration of that bridge. Now, the Union Transport Minister has gone on record and said that all, the centre is upholding the established protocols, and now a second invite has been sent to the Chief Minister.
No, ticket ಕರಿಬೇಕಲ್ವ ಅವರು ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡಿರೋರು ಯಾರು ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡಿರೋರು ಅವರೇನೆ ಶಿಷ್ಟಾಚಾರ ಪಾಲನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು.
And the letters out, there is that proof as far as the invite is concerned, the proof of invite to the Chief Minister, and Gadkari there setting the record straight and says that the letters are from July 11th and 12th to the Chief Minister. Deepak joining us to, in fact, get us all the facts and, get us up to date with what is happening now. Deepak, it's hard to keep track of what's really happening in the state of Karnataka, and there seems to be issue after issue. And now this time around, Siddaramaiah saying that he wasn't invited in time for the inauguration of that bridge.
Yes, now this has become a fresh standpoint between the Congress and the BJP state and the centre. We've seen multiple issues like this in the past, especially over tax devolution, funding. This is now pertaining to an inauguration of a bridge in Singandur. This is in Sagara of Shimoga, a massive bridge. A lot of money, of course, spent on it. It's a huge project. Karnataka's longest cable bridge, and also one of the longest in India as well. Now, the Chief Minister saying that he was not invited earlier. He spoke to Mr. Gadkari and told him that, he has a pre-scheduled, program for today and the event should be postponed. He even wrote a letter following that. He says that it's probably because of pressure from state BJP leaders that Mr. Gadkari decided that they will go ahead with it despite the Chief Minister not being able to be a part of this event. Now, the Chief Minister saying that this is the centre playing politics. Set protocols are there to invite, the Chief Minister and other state ministers who are necessary for this inauguration, but it was not done and he will not be attending, neither will anybody from the state, is what he has said. The inauguration right now is underway. We are looking at Mr. Nitin Gadkari, Mr. Prahlad Joshi, Mr. B.S. Yediyurappa and several other state BJP leaders who are already there. As far as Mr. Gadkari is concerned, he has clarified that invite was sent a few days ago on the 11th of July. Today as well, he has requested that if the Chief Minister can, he should join through a video conference. Whether that is something that the Chief Minister would consider, quite unlikely considering the kind of statements that have already come in from him.
Right. Thank you so much, Deepak, for joining us with all the details. Let's just also, get in Randeep Surjewala, who is in the state. In fact, he is in Bengaluru. This is his third such visit in order to meet with Siddaramaiah as well as D.K. Shivkumar along with the MLAs. And, this really comes at a time when a lot is being said as far as the, leadership is concerned. Of course, something that Siddaramaiah and D.K. Shivkumar have been denying. Let's listen in to what Randeep Surjewala had to say.
BJP has become a habitual offender when it comes to insulting people of Karnataka and Kannadigas. It's not an insult to Chief Minister of Karnataka. It's an insult to 7 crore people of Karnataka, the Kannadigas, brothers and sisters. For BJP only treats Karnataka as a money minting machine. This bridge is for free. Has Mr. Nitin Gadkari built it from Government of India's budget? He is going to charge 50 times the cost of the bridge from people of Karnataka.